Okay, so let's look at some more water scarcity and things that we can do to alleviate that. Now, here's our former governor, Governor Brown, and this is from 2015. But notice the snow level should be, way up here, and they're standing there. This is on April 1st, and there's no snowpack. And here's 2015, so you can see how far below normal the snowpack was. Now, this year it's going to be very, very high, so we'll be in the blue, and actually we were high last year as well too. So for at least when they extend this back out a little bit, we'll see that we were in better shape. But still, with climate change and so forth, we have to be prepared for water scarcity. And again, a lot of this is related to the Sierra snowpack and the problems related to that, especially if there's less snow. Therefore, when it melts, there's less water, so there's less water for the forest, and those forests get dry, and that increases the chances of these severe forest fires that we've been having. And you can see here with the tree mortality rate. So the redder, the worse it is. So as we get these areas where there's less water, the drought, can kill the plants. And you can see, in some of these areas, it's been more than 15 trees per acre. And these get very dry. And then if there's a fire, they burn really easily. So globally, again, water availability decreases as the population increases. So as we increase in population, which we're doing at a very dramatic rate, that puts stress on the available fresh water supplies. And one of the big solutions that's always being talked about is desalination, meaning that you take seawater and basically remove the salt, and then you're left with fresh water. It takes some time, and it's also very expensive to do. Basically, you superheat the water, then condense it, and that when you superheat it turns the water to steam and takes out the minerals and so forth, and then you cool down the steam and change it back to fresh water. But it's very expensive, so only the richest countries in the world can afford to do that. The best thing to do is just conservation, meaning that you change your irrigation methods, you look at more efficient ways of delivering water, not only to the home, but also to businesses and so forth, and also check for leaks. Here's a desal plant in Saudi Arabia. So you're putting in putting in seawater, and then you heat it up, which takes a lot of energy. So it's that's why it's so expensive. And then you cool it down, and you're left with the fresh water. That's kind of what they look like in the inside. Now we have one of these in Santa Barbara. It's not being used right now because it's still undergoing some environmental challenges, but it would be used to help mitigate the water issues we have here in Southern California. Okay, so that's our water resources. So make sure you look at those videos and those animations in the weekly course module. Pay attention to those. And if you have any questions on anything, just make sure and email me over that.